I talk about self-defense a lot. I think about it too much, I think. It's because, look, do other women feel this way? I feel like I was raised as a girl to just be like a prey animal, you know? Just like a field rabbit out there just with ears and eyes looking out for rapists. Where's the rapist? I'm sorry. I looked right at my dad when I said that. I'm sorry. We'll talk about it later. Where's the rapist? It's instinct. Honestly, it's because I had a very cautious mom growing up, Even for tonight's show, she was a little bit like, okay, are you sure it's a comedy show taping? It's not a trap set by child molesters. My mom also will do that thing where she likes to pre-traumatize me in order to scare me away from real trauma, right? Like, get this, she'll just message me details about local murders just to keep me on my toes, Like she texted me, hey Sierra, there's a girl nearby about your age. Kind of looked like you. She was dragged out into the woods, raped, murdered, beheaded, the whole shebang. Police never found a trace. So be careful out there. I look at that, I go, whoa. Police never found a trace. Then, Mom, how do you know? Did you kill this bitch? Jesus! Oh my God. My dad had a slightly different technique. I remember when I was a kid, I was getting ready for bed, and in my childhood bedroom, my bed was right by the window. My first mistake. Because little did I know, my dad had exited the house, scurried around the perimeter, and then popped his head right by my bed. And you know how there's fight or flight, two really good survival instincts we should all partake in? Well, I chose option C, and I just froze. And he looked at that and he said, see? You would have been dead. And then, poof! He disappeared. I never saw him again. No, he stuck around to raise me, but hey, I'm lucky to be alive, right? We don't thank our fathers enough for not just murdering us in our sleep, I think. I know my parents do these weird things because they worry, And look, I get it, like I'm their only daughter, who's not my bitch of a sister, so, yikes, stakes are high. I'm kidding, my sister's here too. Shout out to her. We'll talk about it later. I love my sister. I hope this is okay for me to say here. She has actually some exciting news. My sister's trying to get pregnant. Yeah. Yay, yeah. Bit of a slut. Slutty thing to do. No, I'm kidding. Her and her long-term husband are having unprotected sex. So, TMI. No, I'm excited for them, and I'm excited to be an aunt for the first time. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be a fun aunt, or a funt. That's Funty Sierra, dirty little funt, whatever the kid wants to call me. Whatever sticks. But I think when people hear, my sister is married, she's apparently having more productive sex than me, they think that I might feel a little inferior. No, I don't feel in competition with my sister. She won that a long time ago. If anything, I feel in competition with her unborn baby, right? Yeah. Because listen, I've been the baby of the family. Right? Undefeated champ. Now a real baby's gonna come in, take my spot? Don't think so. I'm gonna have to fight this baby. Okay? I don't wanna have to do it. But as the prophecy foretells, neither can live while the other survives. That's a Harry Potter Voldemort reference. Some of you laughed. Those are the J.K. Rowling apologists. Get them out of the building. I should come clean. That baby's been born. That baby, that's an old joke. So, I know, that baby's like 32. I don't know what the fuck. Why am I still saying that joke? It's a funny joke, right? What am I gonna do? Write a new one? You kidding me? One thing they do say is if your sibling has a kid, you're more likely to have a kid. Challenge accepted, right? Let's see that happen. I don't know, I get it, right? Like, because I love my nephew so much. He's so cute, and I'm his little funty and so cute, right? I love him, and my favorite thing about him is that he's not mine, right? He's not mine, right? We've had fun enough. Okay, enough. No take backsies. Ew. And things remind me more of having kids, though. Like, I was just driving on the freeway, I saw this billboard, and it had a cute little baby handprint on it, and it said, fingerprints at 9 weeks. So I guess it was an anti-abortion billboard that was basically saying, like, at 9 weeks, the embryo developed something resembling fingerprints, so maybe think about it, right? And I was like, oh, shit. So if I were to get pregnant, and then the embryo had fingerprints unique to that embryo, and then that embryo commits a crime, that crime can get traced back to me? Oh, fuck no, I better abort the shit out of that embryo. Kidding me? Right? I was on the fence before, but then I saw that billboard, I was like, Jesus Christ, yeah, scrape this criminal clump of cells out of me. Right? No give backsies. So yeah, and I'm at a stage in my life where, I don't see a lot of failed abortions running around. Or kids running around. Jesus, what do you call them? I don't see a lot of kids, running around. I don't have a lot of friends who have kids, right? I'm a childless adult living in a city. So, I see kids on TV. Which, kids on TV, they're not like kids in real life. They don't tell you this. Kids on TV, they're like 25. Pretty hot. Kids in real life, young. Ugly as fuck. But I live very close to a middle school, though, which I realize if I peek outside my window at like just the right time, or sorry, that's creepy, at just the wrong time, sorry, I see kids walking home from school, and it's beautiful, it's nice to see like the youth still thriving out there. Yeah, because, for me, like spotting a kid in the wild today, it's like spotting a classic car still on the road. You're just like, wow, I didn't know people were still making those. Didn't we agree they're kind of bad for the environment? I guess it's fine.